Hey everyone, it's me Ace here once again, and this is my honest review on Far Cry New Dawn. Also, just because I want to mix it up a little bit, I'm going to talk about the gameplay section first. So, with the gameplay, this is great. It's a massive improvement to prior games. While the stuff you do is the same as always, like the outpost liberation and crap like that, newer and fresh ideas have actually come out of the minds of the development team for this game, which is a very refreshing surprise. Guns now have a rarity feature, so you know which ones you immediately want to get, but you have to wait to get materials to craft them and be a certain rank with prosperity before you can craft them. The guns also have some interesting names to say the least, but that makes them all the more fun just to say you killed enemies with the length of pipe and the bison burger, for example. I'll avoid the brunt of the crafting feature as it's just related to making medkits and that sort of stuff with plants found and gathered in the wild. With the animals, there are now different difficulties as well, which is a nice twist, as there are also monstrous animals to hunt. You can't miss these as they look like the living incarnation of the plague. To get the materials you need, you can either scavenge outposts, collect a few small items like copper from dead enemies, or clear expeditions. This is a fun feature, as you can go to a location, grab a supply drop, being guarded by enemies, and get the fuck out of there. When you clear it once, you can unlock a higher difficulty, which spawns more annoying enemies like the elites. With the enemies that are in the game, there are those that you can't kill, like the higher leveled elites, until you get more levels and gun upgrades. When you get far enough, you can upgrade your guns continuously to the point where they deal absurd amounts of damage. With the perks, it's the usual stuff, only with a few extra interesting ones thrown into the mix. These are called Eden's powers, and they add a fun supernatural twist, like having the ability to double jump as Kirby. I give this gameplay a 7 out of 10. Now, as this story is the sequel to Far Cry 5, we carry on after the ending event of Far Cry 5. This is where the world has gone to shit and there is no real hope in Hope County anymore. They should have just called it Hopeless County. Until we come along and start doing the same generic crap all over again. However, this story is actually better as there is a lot more interesting stuff going on. 17 years after the ending of Far Cry 5, we now have to deal with Joseph Seed. Again! Only this time, it's for a different reason. Not only is it Joseph Seed, but we now have a set of rejected punk twins who are called Mickey and Lou. These two are your main adversaries throughout the story, and as you come into contact with them on a fairly consistent basis, it's actually really fun as we learn about them and their backstory and history, which is great for the game as it makes the story better. Now, with Joseph Seed, he is still going on about religion, so not much has changed there, but he is more developed here than in Far Cry 5. The twins are basically like Joseph was in Far Cry 5, but they are more capable of doing stuff than he was. They put our character through the fucking ringer multiple times throughout the story to show that they do whatever they want and are not afraid to actually do it. This gives them a great storyline as it shows that amazing development behind their whole personalities. After having enough of their crap, the folks, or the NPCs I should say, of Prosperity decide that we need to head north to ask for assistance from a place called Eden's Gate, also known as the Crazy Religious Freaks territory. This is where we interact with Ethan and we are instructed to do some interesting puzzles while under the effects of a drug. For anyone who has played this game, you'll probably be thinking, but Ace, you skipped over a lot of stuff. Yes, I'm aware that I have, but I want to stop at this point, and so, with that in mind, I rate the story a 7 out of 10. It's a damn sight better than the Far Cry 5 story. My overall points for this game are 14 out of 20. Now, with the price, it's a very weird one, as I would say its value is somewhere between £7.25 to £7.50. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic